Hi, boys and girls. Today we are going over suffixes again. You're probably like, Miss Marcial, we already know what suffixes are, but you probably do. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you something that might help you understand a little bit more, okay? So this is a slideshow. Please make sure you're paying attention because I will be asking questions and I will be expecting you to answer, okay? Even if I'm not there. All right, so let's talk about words with endings. These are called inflectional endings, but we'll just call them endings, okay? These are called suffixes, right? So let's look at the picture of the boy and the baby. How are they alike and how are they different? Tell me, please. I think I might have heard one is bigger than the other, one's a baby, one is not, right? You're exactly right. We can compare the boy and the baby with sentences like the one that you see under the picture, okay? So I want you to read it with me. The little boy in the yellow, I want you to read that one with me, okay? The boy is young. The boy is young. Now let's read the one with the baby. The baby is younger. Do you understand? All right, so let's read the word together. Younger, okay? Listen as I say and clap each syllable in the word. Ready? Younger. How many syllables does it have? It has two, right? Well, what about the word young? Let's think about that. Let's do it. Young. It only has one syllable, right? So if I were to Oh, I can't cover. Oh, no. If I were to cover the ER, actually, you do that and think that you cover it with your hand, okay? Cover the ER with your hand. You see the word young. It's a high frequency word. It's pretty much like a sight word. Young. We said it has how many syllables? One, right? The word without the ending is called the base word. The base word. Okay, that means the word by itself. Okay, all right. The base word is what again? It's young. Okay, so let's go ahead and move your hand from the ER and it create from the you're covering it, right? And it turns into younger. A suffix is an ending added to a word to change its meaning. The suffix ER is a new syllable. So now we're going to read it together. It's younger. First it's young and we add the ER and it comes to younger, right? All right. We can compare the suffix ER to two people or things, like in the sentence under the picture. Let's read it. A baby is younger than a boy. All right, so now we're moving on, okay? Now we're moving on. Let's look at the word young. How many syllables does it have? It has one, right? It only has one. Now we're gonna add this suffix EST, youngest. Let's try that. Let's clap it together. Youngest. How many syllables does that have? It has two. You're exactly right. So it changes the meaning, right? It changes the meaning of a word. You're exactly right. Notice that put your hand over the EST. If you put it over right now, it's only the word young. When we add the EST, it becomes youngest, right? So notice when you cover the ending, the base word is still the same as the other one, right? It's still young. Our base word is young. It's the base word in younger. What was the base word of that? It was still young, right? So we can add these two suffixes to change its meaning, but the base word stays the same. So we can use the suffix EST to compare three or more things, okay? Read the word with me again, youngest. Let's read the sentence under it. He is the youngest in his family. If you look right here, he's the smallest one. All right, the suffix ER, it compares how many things? It compares two things, right? And the suffix EST compares three, more than two, right? Three or more. So what I want you to do is I want you to cover the ER, right? On that first word. That first word, it's Old, right? Let's do it. Old. How many syllables is in there? It's only one. Let's remove our hand. Let's add the ER to it. It's older. It has 2 syllables now. Let's do it then. Let's do the other one. Oldest. It still has 2 syllables, right? But those 2 have different meanings. Older is 2 or more. It's comparing 2 things, but oldest is comparing more than 2. All right. So what I want you to do is I want you to read the first line with me. Are you ready? Attic, picnic, coldest, colder, older, oldest. All right. We read it all together. Oh my goodness. How are the words alike? Let's look at these words. Attic, picnic, coldest, colder, older, oldest. What do you notice about those words? They all have 2 syllables, right? They all have 2 syllables. How do you know? Because we hear it, right? So which words compare 2 or 2 things? 2 or people or things? Which of those words? Colder and older. And we know that because it ends with the ER, right? Now, which words in this one compares 2 or more? More than 3. Which words? Oldest and coldest, right? Good job. So that is going to be your activity. Make sure you pay attention to what the activity is because these words will be on there. We'll see you later. Bye.